Okay, y'all are gonna make me geek out in real time because now y'all are starting to ask like real screenwriting questions. Okay, so this question says, what if you plant dialogue that sounds like exposition because you need to be clear to seed a future scene? So in screenwriting, that's called advertising. Like that's the actual term is advertising. Whenever you need to plant something that you're gonna pay off later. Here's how you make it feel like subtext and more complex than just saying, 7 years ago my mother died, or in 3 weeks I'm having a birthday party. Wink, wink. You have to make the story beg for it. And when I say beg for it, I mean you have to put the characters in the narrative in a position where it's so organic that this information comes about that your audience completely forgets about it. It's completely organic in that scene. It doesn't stand out as exposition. And then when it's paid off, your audience is like, oh, right, that did happen. I knew I had that knowledge, but I didn't realize I had that knowledge. Okay, so this is an example of how you do it. Let's say if your characters, let's say one of your characters is having a engagement party in 3 weeks, and you need your audience to know that this is happening because it's critical to the story. So you put your character in a situation where the story or another character has to beg for this information. So for example, this engagement party is happening in 3 weeks and your main character is at work at their architecture firm. You put them in a situation where their assistant is saying, okay, so when can I put that date on the calendar? And the main character, who's been avoiding the engagement party, says, let's talk about something else. I need these 3 things, blah, blah, blah. It happens. The assistant comes back around and says, hey, I got a call from Jim wanting to know about the catering. And your main character says, oh, right, catering. 3 sandwiches. Wait, when's the date again? And then the assistant says, it's 3 weeks for today, and you are not prepared. You don't have a dress. You don't have a caterer. You don't have music. You don't have a DJ. It's like, okay. And it sounds like, it appears as though in your screenplay and in the movie, when it's on the screen, as though we're getting to know this character. It appears as though we're in a position where we're understanding the main character's personality by them being avoidant or extremely micromanaging or detailed. And so we're picking up that information as an audience, because when your audience is watching your movie, it's sort of like, it's like dating. And if you follow me for a long time, if you've taken any of my classes, you know I compare everything to dating. So it's kind of like dating, where when you get to know a character, you're getting to know them, right? Slowly. So you feel as though this is just a part of their personality. It's a quirk you're getting to know. And then you've planted this information. So when there's a scene where it's happening or it's being prepared, you knew this was happening, you were able to pay it off. Not only as an event that needs to happen in your script, but you're able to pay it off emotionally as a core part of who this character is, because you planted it as a core part of who this character is. You planted it as an extension of their personality and getting to know them as a character. And so when you pay it off, it's satisfying as opposed to just being something you can check off your list. Like, oh, I had to advertise that and now I get to pay it off. I hope this helps. Let me know if it doesn't. Just write in the comments that doesn't make sense for me, and then I'll make another video. Okay, happy writing.